What's up, guys? Welcome to the Being Beautifully Honest podcast and channel. Thanks for being here, for being subscribed. If you're not, hit that button. And if you're listening on YouTube, hit that like button. It's like walking in a room and hitting that light switch. Let's brighten up the place and get into this reality chat. This is going to be a conversation. I am behind the wheel right now, guys. So thank you for being with me. Apologize for any surrounding or background noise. Trying to multitask. Anyway, I wanted to just talk about this really quick. I'm I'm not really in the social media streets to see a whole lot of things that are going on, but when things pop up and I have the opportunity to listen and digest a little bit, sometimes it's like, oh my God, this is going on. But anyway, I know that there are a lot of people, well, I won't say a lot, but there are a number of people, I should say, that are just really die hard when it comes to Love and Marriage Huntsville. And some of them are so die hard that they are low-key obsessive. And I think it's a sad thing because I don't even know if some people even realize that they've fallen over the deep end a little bit when it comes to the obsession with not just the show, because this is the thing that I'm talking about. It's not the show itself, but the people that are on the show. And apparently Melody had to take some time out of her busy schedule to address a particular vlogger who does a lot of Love and Marriage Huntsville content creation. And and she said the guy's name, so I'll say the guy's name too. Anthony, I guess he's got a YouTube channel, and I am not subscribed to it, but I am someone that is aware of the channel. I don't see a whole lot of his content, to be honest with you, because it doesn't really show up a lot in my feed. And because I'm not subscribed to his channel, I'm not intentionally listening to the content that he shares. But I wanted to talk about this briefly because I feel that passion that Melody was speaking, because the YouTube channel What's Happening, I am subscribed to her YouTube channel. I was listening to the live that Melody did from her YouTube channel, because one of the reasons, like I've said before, I do not consider myself a melometer, but I am someone who is on the side of admiration for Melody, and I feel like I go hard for her because I do feel a lot of the energy that is projected towards her and against her on the show by people that are on there. And number one, her ex-husband. And for those of you who have been here with me for a minute, one, I appreciate you. And two, I can't stand Hotel, right? I cannot stand Arion's baby white. So that has really gotten me to just really admire, respect, and appreciate her for allowing her life to be put out here on Front Street, as much as this man has embarrassed her and done so many things to just try to drag her down and humiliate her. And she's still like risen like a phoenix from the ashes of that detrimental situation that was a marriage. So I feel that it's sad when someone that I guess felt like I won't even say felt like, but made it seem as if they were Team Melody, now has gotten to the point where she has had to block the person and now has had to call them out. And that's just really sad. But again, like I said, I am aware. I believe he did interview her on his YouTube channel. I didn't watch the interview, so I don't really know what she said with him and what was shared. But she was just like giving off the receipts. And I was like, wow, that is crazy. It is definitely obsessive. It is definitely in that line of obsession. But I'll tell you this, and this is why I wanted to talk about this briefly. I am aware that he did a video from Destiny's former house. Now, at the time, it was her house, or maybe the house was put up for sale by her ex-husband. And he went to Huntsville, did a video in the home. Chris Fletcher, I believe, had the house listed, and did a YouTube video on it. I did not watch it, but I heard about it. And even though I may not care for how Destiny has been on the show and how I feel like she flipped on Melody, and for somebody that wouldn't piss on her if she was on fire, meaning Hotel, I just did not respect that. And I felt like she was displaying a lot of vibes of jealousy and envy. And that's one of the things that God hates, guys. God says he hates jealousy, and it goes deeper than the grave. And I can see why. And jealousy really is a spirit. It's a spirit that you really need to, because I don't believe they're jealous people. I believe that people embody spirits of jealousy. And it's something that you really need to have like checked and driven out by prayer and fasting and whatever, because there's really no reason for anyone to be jealous of anyone, because each of us have our own crosses to bear, and each of us has the blessings that are designed for each and every individual. No one's walk is supposed to be someone else's, so you really shouldn't be jealous of anyone else. And sorry if I'm going off on a little bit of a tangent, but that's just kind of how I roll. But anyway, when I heard her sharing a number of the things that this vlogger has done, I was like, wow, this really is a level of obsession that I peeped just from him going down to Huntsville to do that video at Destiny's former home that was up for sale. And I guess he felt like he was doing something in a way for Melody to show that he was Team Melody, when in my personal opinion, I don't feel that Melody wanted to have anything to do with that, didn't want to have any affiliation with that. And I even heard her say in this live video that she did, that What's Happening YouTube channel shared, which I'll put links to those videos in the description box if you have not listened to what she had to say. She said, this that I'm talking about has nothing to do with any YouTube content creator beef. So I don't want anyone to think that what I'm saying is me standing up for another individual. This is me standing up for me. And I love that, because that to me just shows, in my personal opinion, that when it comes to these people who are going back and forth and tussling with each other on social media and things like that, that she's like, I don't have anything to do with that. And I low-key don't even really know about it unless someone puts it in my face, because I'm not following that mess. And I love that, because I just think, I'm just going to be honest. I feel that she is for the people that call themselves millimeters and just really ride hard for her. And that's great, because the fact that she has all of the things that she has going on, just the fact that she has 4 children, just that alone. And then all of the other things that she's doing with her different businesses, that she takes the time to do live videos and also to heart people's comments and check her DMs. Like, let's just be honest. She could have a personal assistant that's doing all of that for her, and she wouldn't even know about it unless her personal assistant is bringing it to her. And she checks it herself. And the fact that this guy was sending her screenshots of a restaurant menu while he was at a restaurant that she says people know is one of her favorite restaurants, and sending her a screenshot of it and asking her, what steak do you recommend? That is stalkerish, in my personal opinion. That I was like, what? Oh my God. So she's going down the line and listing things and calling out everything. She doesn't even really have to do that, but I can understand. And she's showing that this person was in some way trying to make it seem like he could put her on. And how asinine is that, to believe that someone who is already on a television show, let's just be clear, someone who's already on a television show, already has, how many followers they have on social media, as well as all of the other connections and opportunities that they have, someone who's actually the, I guess, co-owner of now a network, would need the help of someone that she actually showed and proved that she encouraged to do a YouTube channel and do vlogging in that way. It's sad that people don't really understand the lines that they may cross and the levels of obsession that they may have either dived into or maybe been driven into. I don't know, which way they got into the obsession with her, but that's dangerous. And I mean, I'm sure Melody has security because she has it against her lunatic, narcissistic ex-husband, father of her 4 beautiful children, right? But I would say that now she also has to be on the lookout for people like this person who you just don't know what they're possibly capable of. And listen, I'm not saying that he's going to do anything to harm her physically. That's not what I am saying. But what I am saying is you just never really know what is possible. And it's just really sad. Again, um, I was like, wow. Because again, I don't follow a lot of this stuff when it comes to social media. When I give commentary about things going on from the show, it's about things that I've seen on the show. I I don't have a lot of time to be on social media like that, so I don't see when people are going live, and even if they already went live, going back to watch the past video. I'm grateful for the content creators like what's happening, to give an example of, who have had the opportunity to be able to do that, and they share it, with others like myself on YouTube, because otherwise I wouldn't know about it. Because I wouldn't say subscribe to, but I am following Melody on Instagram. But to be honest with you, I don't really get on Instagram a whole lot. So I don't really see a whole lot of things that are going on over there. Because there's a number of people I follow on Instagram, and there's a number of people that follow me. I'm not ignoring anyone. I just don't really spend a whole lot of time on Instagram myself. So when it comes to what I see, the majority of it is on YouTube. And so I had no idea that all of these things were going on. And it's obsessive, to say the least. And it definitely is the most, when it comes to people who are so wrapped up, tied up, and tangled up into another person, and doing the things that they've done, that are proven, that she has receipts for, to, I don't know, try to prove a point that they have connections. And the things that she was saying about, he would DM her, and if there was like a cover of a magazine that she did, or something like that, and she would see the message from him and say, oh my gosh, I know that person, and blah blah blah, like trying to prove a point. And there are people like that, where it's like, yeah, I've experienced that before too, with people, and it's like, girl, I mean, what I'm doing really doesn't have anything to do with your connections. I didn't even know that you knew this person, but okay, kudos, congratulations, glad you know that person. You know what I mean? Like, what point are we trying to prove by even saying that? And does that help you to build up your clout, or you think that that's going to make you look higher in regard to me, because you're saying that you know this producer, or you know this makeup artist, or you know this director, or you know this casting person, or you know this agent, or whatever, I don't know. But that's an insecurity level with people who do things like that, because they really feel that them name checking people or name dropping individuals, it helps to build them up in some ways, so that they seem much larger in the eyes of other people. And so, yeah, it's a lot, but I just wanted to share my thoughts on it briefly, because when I was listening to Melody sharing the things that she was sharing, I really was shocked, to be honest. I was just really shocked that it was like, I know she's dealt with things from people who are her cast members on Love and Marriage Huntsville, but dang, like, she's dealing with it when it comes to individuals who are out here vlogging about the show. That's weird. It's really weird. So let me know your thoughts, guys, in the comment section about this stuff, and listen to the videos if you haven't already done so. They're pretty long, but she shared a lot. And I again, like I said, I was shocked and honestly low-key disgusted. But I really just wanted to talk about this, because it just made me think back to when he went to Huntsville and did that video at Destiny Payton's home at the time, that was up for sale. And I mean, I feel like he was doing it to, embarrass her and throw things in her face. And that just crosses a line. It crosses a line. Talking about people and how they are on the show is one thing. going to their actual home and you're doing video in the place that they're living in at the time, and their personal effects are in the home and the child and all that other stuff. That's obsessive. So if he could do that to Destiny, I mean, let's just be honest. Is there any like real shock and surprise that he was getting in a way inappropriate with Melody? So guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Thank you so much for being here, liking and subscribing. I'm Beth, just being beautifully honest. So until the next time, I wanted to keep it brief, beautiful, and now I'm going to say bye.